In a bid to incentivize digital payments and curb circulation of black money, the Income Tax Act imposes certain restrictions from time to time on cash transactions. While some provisions apply to professionals or those engaged in business, others are relevant to all. Hey guys, I am Prarthana from ClearTax, and let us examine three key restrictions on cash transactions.
Number 1, cash restriction on loans and deposits. The Income Tax Act has two sections which covers restrictions on cash payment and repayment of loans and deposits. Number 1, section 29SS, restriction on cash payments on deposits and loans. According to this section, an individual cannot take any sum of money in way of loan, deposit, or advance payments exceeding Rs 20,000 from any individual. Number 2, section 2690, restriction on cash repayment of loan, deposits, and advance. And according to this section, repayment of a loan or advance or deposit exceeding Rs 20,000 or more to another person cannot be made through cash. The above ceiling is only applicable if the loan is availed from or being repaid to the government, banking institution, post office, or cooperative entity. In case of default, an individual may be levied a penalty of up to 100% of the loan or deposit amount. Number 2, cash restriction to claim deductions. The Income Tax Act provides deductions to the taxpayers in a financial year under relevant sections. However, the following deductions are not allowed if the payment is made in cash. Number 1, cash restrictions on deductions under Section 80D, where individuals cannot avail tax deductions under Section 80D for payment of health insurance premiums if it has been paid in cash, except for the amount paid against preventive healthcare checkup. Cash restriction on deductions under Section 80G. Cash donations exceeding Rs 20,000 will also not be exempted from tax under Section 80G. Number 3, cash restriction on acceptance of money. Section 269 ST of the Income Tax Act prohibits the acceptance of Rs 2 lakh or more in cash. This monetary constraint is only for the recipient and not the payer. Any person violating this provision shall be liable to pay penalty of up to 100% of the money. The individual will be liable for penalty if the cumulative cash payment received by the individual in a single day is more than Rs 2 lakh and the cash acceptance is part or full payment against one single invoice of Rs 2 lakh or more.
The prime objective of imposing restrictions on cash transactions is to move towards a digitized economy, ensure transparency, and of course curtail the circulation of domestic black money, which can hurt overall productivity. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any doubts or any recommendations, definitely express that in the comment section below. Also, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to ClearTax's YouTube channel for regular videos on finance. Take care and stay tuned.